All right, so basically this is how we want to set up, but yeah. Next time we will not do Tabata first, okay? Huh? Like last week I told you right, about the OBP, we should not do Tabata anymore. Yeah, it's not very rushy. So just leave it here. So I want you to pen, but then if you need me, I need to shoot at the slide. When you change the slide, I need to change to, you know what I mean? Huh? Okay? No. No, sorry, sorry, It's like that. Yeah. Huh? Friends in Zoom, welcome to our Powered Up with Sports Nutrition talk by Ms Ginny Ooi. All right, obviously I'm not Ginny, all right, but before we invite her to come on and to share with us with amazing knowledge and information that can really help us break through that plateau that we may be experiencing in our journey towards a better fitness and wellness. Well, you are search no more. Tonight you're going to hear all from Ginny. She's going to share with you her 12 years experience on how to go about combining, your workout as well as nutrition to become even more optimized in your fitness and wellness, right? So I hope you guys are all excited and getting ready to see Ginny coming up, all right? And then we are very excited to have her as well because she comes fully prepared for you, especially in terms of knowledge and in terms of content. But at the same time, I also know that she will be asking you guys some questions at the same time because this is not going to be a one-way interaction altogether. We want to make sure that, it can be going all ways and in many ways, all right? And so, if you are watching us on Facebook, all right, and then when Ginny asks you the question, all right, yeah, you can drop your answers in the comment, all right? Or if you are watching us on the Zoom, all right, you can also drop it into the chat box. And of course, we have a lot of friends here physically attending this talk, all right? And then they are going to do it the very traditional way, which is pen and paper, all right? So if you are ready to listen to Ginny with her sharing on this Power Up with Sports Nutrition, we shall now put our hands together and welcome Ginny Ooi. Yay! I need to click this to you. Just go to. Okay. Just hold on a minute. We'll be coming back with the...
Mic, test.
Okay, good.
Can you hear me now? All right, great. Okay, yes, sorry about that. So yeah, we're going to talk about Power Up with Sports Nutrition today because in our consultations work for so many years, right? We've seen so many people, they work out. They really love working out and they're really working out very hard, but they're not achieving the results that they like to see. So why is it so? Is workout the only way? Or the only way out? Or are there more that we can do, okay, to power up our workout? So before we start, let's start with a quick fitness quiz. This quiz has got 3 questions, no prize, but you answer quickly, all right? Just want you to take a look and answer very quickly. Number 1, your weight determines your health, yes or no? Why? So many people tell me, Ginny, I need to drop 10 kg, I need to drop 20 kg. Doesn't that determine your health? No? All right, yeah, it's true. The myth is that your weight determines your health, but the truth is that our body composition made up of a lot of things. Like sometimes, when I'm really run out of patience, I'll just tell my clients that very simple, you want to drop 2 kg by tomorrow also can. Get rid of your liver, right? So is that the way? Of course, no, right? So our body composition make up of so many things. Besides our muscles and fats, it's got our skeleton, it's got our organs, and of course, all the other things, right? So that's just a number, yes. More than that, you want to look at your weights, it's your body fats, it's your muscle percentage, etc., etc. Question 2, exercise convert fats into muscle. All very savvy here. Are you laughing at my question now? Because just a couple of days ago when we were doing asking this question in one of the fitness workshops, some people say yes, okay? Right, so yeah, we know that yes, exercise converts fats into muscle, no, but it converts fats into carbon dioxide and water. That's when we burn fats. That's why when we work out, we sweat a lot and you breathe more, right? So we come up with, the body give out more carbon dioxide and take in more oxygen in order to burn fats. But we would need protein to convert into muscles. To build muscles, you need protein. So 2 different pathways altogether. All right, so this is what it is. That's why to build muscle and for speedy recovery, it's important to have your protein post-workout. Some are drinking now. I just have mine. All right, so that's important. Question 3 comes with an answer. Your workout is effective if your muscles are sore afterwards. That's another benchmark that a lot of people say, I know that the workout works for me because I can hardly get out of the bed the next day. Okay, of course, the answer is no. Because the pain is actually caused by the micro tear. Can you see? Or you want to? Okay. So caused by the micro tear of your muscles. That is why it's important to stretch, okay? To warm up and to cool down, to minimize all this pain and sore, and of course to recover. That's also very important. All right, so quickly, we're going to move into Power Up with Sports Nutrition. How to maintain our peak sports performance. That's what we're going to do. And our wellness philosophy is always EARN. We know that we need to earn our health and not just take it for granted. So by E, we mean exercise. Yes, we all know that. And A will mean positive attitude. Attitude towards life, be positive. That really affects our health. And number 3, R is rest. How much rest do you think you need every night? How much sleep do you need? Adults. Yes, 6 to 8, 7 is the magic number. At least aim for 7. Okay, but I think a lot of adults like us don't have enough sleep, right? So aim for that. If you want to build muscles, you want to lose fat, sleep is really very important. And of course, N is nutrients, right? We are what we eat. So our nutrition intake is also very important. Right, so for tonight, let's talk about workout first. How much workout do you think we need to do? 3 sets of Tabata every other day, 对不对? Yes? Right, one of the recommendation by Health Promotion Board is 150 minutes a week. That will make 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week. 5 times a week, not a lot lah, 5 times a week only. Right, and hopefully at least 2 days we'll be doing weight resistance exercise, okay, or muscle strengthening exercise, because that's the only way to build healthy muscle mass. So this will be it. And recently, there's an update to the guidance. It says that our activity level should be 150 to 300 minutes, right? That will make it 1 hour a day, 5 times a week, right? But you don't have to go very high intensity. Moderate, low intensity is okay. It all adds up. Right, so that is the workout. So a lot of people enjoy sports. Share with me, what sports do you do? Swimming, okay. Cycling, all right, nice. Running, wow, okay. I can't run, okay, that's good. Okay, so no matter what kind of sports we do, is it really, like, do you agree with this equation? Energy in, energy out, then we maintain our weight. Is it true that workout or exercise, is there a pointer here? No, okay. Or exercise is the only way to have calorie out? No, right? Okay, so let's look at what actually comes. The edge is a bit cut off, but I think it's okay. Yeah, the total daily energy expenditure are made out of 3 things actually. First of all, our physical activity. This is the one that we really think that, you know, we move more, we exercise more, we can burn more. But second and third are more important, if not as important. One is the thermic effect of food, TEF, and basal metabolic rate. In fact, basal metabolic rate accounts for 70% of our calorie burn every day. It's a lot more than what we can do in an exercise actually, right? And we're going to talk about this, TEF as well. All these are important, so it's not just workout that will help us to manage or bring down our weight. Okay, so what do we need to do, right? When we talk about power up our workout, the first thing that we're going to do is a balanced diet. So this is the balanced diet. We are looking at my healthy plate. Okay, how many of us are practicing my healthy plate? Show hands. Don't shake head, show hands, eh? Half. Which half do you practice? All right, so, okay, protein. So by right, it's a quarter, half formula. I think we all know about it. Quarter of it should be whole grains. There's a lot of feedback. Is it okay? Quarter of it should be healthy protein. Okay, whole grain carbo, healthy protein, and half of it should be vegetables and fruits. I think here we really need to be very clear that we need a lot of vegetables and not fruits. I get very scared when clients tell me, you know, Ginny, I'm not going to take dinner tonight. I'm just going to take fruits. High sugar, no, not going to work very well, right? So the healthy plate not just fuel our energy, it gives us, let us better manage our weight, and also, of course, bring us away from the chronic disease. But like what we saw just now, how many people can actually practice this? And not just once a day, 3 times a day. You're supposed to do this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? So it's really challenging. And especially one of the questions that I really like to ask when we do consultation is, in the last 1 week, think about your meals for the last 1 week. Do you take 20 different types of fruits and vegetables? So fast, I don't even need to count. Why? Because 135 broccoli, 246 chai sim, that's it, is it? Is that all? Right? By right, 1 week we take 21 meals. I think 20 fruits and vegetables might not be too much to ask for, but the fact is that we seldom do that. That's why we see a lot of people have got different chronic disease as we age. That's because of the antioxidants in our body and a lot of free radicals, especially for athletes. What do you think? When we work out, we bring in more oxidation into our body or antioxidation? More oxidation, right? Because you breathe more, so more air is going in, we'll get rusty faster. Right? We get rusty faster. So it's important for people who exercise, like us who are actively exercising on a daily basis, to get even more vegetables. How? Can be done or not? Cannot. Then how? Any other solutions? Okay, if you ask me, my solutions is my double X. Why do I pick double X? Because it's a multivite. It's got vitamins, minerals, and the phytonutrients that I really need. I really appreciate these phytonutrients. I think some of them are missing. But, how to take asparagus, cherry, alfalfa, apple, asparagus, broccoli, all this in one day? It's almost impossible, right? So this is actually my base to reduce oxidative stress from exercise, to give me better energy, and to support my balanced nutrients. So even if you can't, we should still try to strive for 20 types of fruits and vegetables in our diet. But if we really can't, I think this can give us a very good base, right? Just to supplement what is missing in our daily diet, right? So this is my double X, my plant-based supplements. Then let's talk about carbs. Who's lack of carbs? Everybody is over. Yeah, carbs is our body primary source of energy. It is important, especially if we do a lot of exercise, a lot of workout, like cycling one. Who's aiming for RI? No. Okay, RI, when I first heard of it, I was telling my girl was saying, is it Raffles Institute, Then no, actually it's Round Island, right? Round Island cycling, we're looking at over 100 kilometers. So carbs become very important to fuel our workout. Okay, so what type of carbs should we take in our workout? Okay, before our workout, complex carbo is important, although both can fuel our energy. So pick healthy carbo, which is complex and unprocessed as much as we can. So what are your favorite unprocessed carbs? Come, share here. Maybe we could, learn from each other. Yes? Sweet potato, anyone? Yes. Sweet corn, okay? Yes. I have pumpkin in my diet quite often, right? So these are all good carbs because it is complex, it's unprocessed, and it takes the body longer to digest. That would mean that it doesn't spike our blood sugar so quickly, right? We don't want to take things like chips, biscuits, cakes. Have you ever drink Coke before? I'm sure you have, right? And how do you feel immediately after drinking Coke? You feel like a Superman. The sugar spike is really good. You feel so energetic. How about 1 or 2 hours later? We need another coffee, sweets, or biscuits and all that to sustain us because we are on this roller coaster of our blood sugar, up and down. Whereas if we take complex carb like basmati rice, vegetables, lentils, and all that, our blood sugar will not spike and we will not have the crash as well. And more importantly, okay, this is an important point, our blood sugar when it's up, the body stores fats, full stop. Okay, so no matter how little we eat, some clients were telling me that, Ginny, I take very small meals 5 times a day. But on that 5 times, if you take carbo all the time, okay, be it small, it will spike up the blood sugar, and the body the whole day will be on a fat storage mode. So that will really defeat the workout that we do and our weight management plan. Right? So it's important to manage the carbo that we take. As much as possible, go for complex carbo. Right? And Some of us at night, we don't even need a lot of carbohydrate because we won't be burning, we'll be sleeping very soon, right? So that is what we can do. And how about protein? Who is over? Who had too much protein? Anyone? No? But if I ask the questions out there, a lot of people will tell me too much because I'll be eating chicken, beef, meat and all that. But I think many of us did not really calculate how much protein do we actually need. Do you know? How much protein do you need? Okay, we know sources of protein, and we talk about protein. A lot of people will be thinking of things like fish, chicken, egg, beef, all that. But seldom people think about beans, like tofu, tempeh, legumes, peanuts, chickpeas. These are all good sources of protein as well. So think about plant-based protein and not just animal-based. I think that's important. And how much do we need? Okay, who is between 18 and 49? 有了哈，都成年了 right? Okay, 18 and 49, we need at least 0.8 gram per kg of your body weight. This is just for maintenance so that we don't go into muscle wastage, right? Unfortunately, I'm in this category, so we'll need 1.2 gram per kg of body weight. Why? What do you think? Because when we shared this a few days ago, I just had a question. Why older people need more protein just for maintenance? It's counterintuitive, isn't it? A lot of people say, well, 老了, I don't move so much. I'm not so active. My metabolic rate is low. I cannot digest very well. But I need to eat 50% more protein compared to when I was young. How does the math come about actually? Have you ever thought about it? Muscle loss, yes. So when we talk about metabolism, there are two things that make up metabolism. One is anabolism, the other one is catabolism. Right? Catabolic is the breaking down. So our body has been breaking down every day. Right? Cells will die, will break down and all that. And then anabolic is the building up. So these two forces are working constantly, building up and tearing down. So what do you think after 50 years old? We build up more or tear down more? Tear down more, right? Unfortunately, yes. That is why we will need more ingredients to build up, right? And of course, the absorptions and all that will not be as efficient as the younger people. That's why it's needed like that, right? And it should be consumed in small packets of 3 to 4 times per day. Our body can hardly absorb at one time above 40 grams of protein actually. So don't waste it by taking I don't know how big the stick can go, right? Don't waste it in one go, spread it out in a few in a day. But this is just for maintenance just now. How about for people who are active, like us? Do you think we need more or less? More, of course we need more, right? Especially for those with resistance workout. A lot of people thought the RDA, which is the 1.2 gram, is already the maximum that I should take. Some even ask, will I overdo my protein or not? But little do we know that if we consume 1.6, it will be more reasonable, it will be more advisable. And in fact, for those who are worked out, need 2.5 to 3 grams. Okay, this is not said by me, actually. Oh, okay, there's a source, there's a reputable source that I'm quoting from, right? So 3 grams. Think about your weight now. What's your weight? How many grams do you need? Okay, we can do a middle ground, maybe 2.5, 2 or 2.5 grams per kg of your body weight. So how many? It's okay to reveal your weight, right? So, okay, use me as an example. So like I'm 50 kg, so I will always aim for at least 100 grams, which is 2 times, or even 2.5 times, which is 125 grams. Right? So 100 grams of protein is how much? So some people also ask me, right? This piece of chicken is already 150 grams. Is it good enough for the day? No, of course not, right? So 150 grams is just for the chicken. But inside there, there's fats, there's water, there's a lot of other things. If it's a chicken breast, there's about 30 grams of protein. If it is just chicken thigh and all that, maybe just 20 grams. So for me, for easy reference, 1 egg is about 6 grams of protein. So just remember that. And let's calculate accordingly. We know how much we need. So, you think most people lack protein? Or lack protein, right? Not taking too much, but really lack protein. And let's not just think about animal protein. think about plant protein as well, because plant protein, number one, doesn't have all the cholesterol, fats, and the hormones and the antibiotics, etc., that we really don't want to put into our diet. And secondly, for protein, please avoid processed meat as much as we can at all costs. Okay, processed meat is already categorized as category, I think 2A or 2B, meaning there is a link to cancer. Right, so processed food, like for example, bacon, ham, and all the sausage and all that might look harmless and yummy. I try to avoid them as much as we can. Okay, so that is protein. This is 30 grams. If you want to take 30 grams per meal, there's 4 eggs. Okay, 100 grams of chicken breast, 150 grams of salmon, etc., But try to go for oats, lentils, kidney beans. I love edamame. Not sure if you like the green Japanese beans, right? Good source of protein as well. Okay, so that is protein. But consuming extra protein itself doesn't help us to build muscle, unfortunately. We still have to work for it, right? Got to train for it. So that's also important. Don't expect just eat and then we grow muscle. No, leh. It doesn't work this way, right? So, and for me, I also find that it's difficult to achieve that 100 gram to 125 gram per day. Really have to eat a lot, especially for breakfast. For me, I think most people struggle with breakfast because it's hard to get healthy protein for breakfast. So this is what I do. Usually, I will just do 3 scoops of all plant protein plus my vegetable juice. I will usually have different colors of vegetables that I buy when I go marketing. So you can see all the different colors, the white, the yellow, the green, the orange, the purple. All the different colors, I'll blend them into a juice and put in my 3 scoops of all plant protein, and that's my breakfast. So at least I'm getting the colors, vitamins and minerals, I'm getting the protein, and this whole breakfast will be very low in terms of sugar, low in fats, and also low in carbs, very low in carbohydrate. Right? So this is what I'll do. Right. Of course, compared to other beans, all plant protein give us the highest yield. That's why I really find it very efficient. 10 grams give us 8 grams of protein versus all the other, for example, tofu will give you 15 grams, right? The peas, 5 grams, etc., etc. So this is a very efficient protein source. And another thing that's important about protein is that you also want to look at the absorption rate, which is the PDCAS, protein digestibility corrected amino acid score. Yes, certain food that we find that's okay, we can take vegetables, peas, and legumes, but the absorption rate is always not 100%. So does that mean that you eat 100 grams, the 100 gram body will be able to absorb and use? So also try to go for more efficient protein, which is milk, egg, casein, soy protein, and whey protein, right? These are the things that we can look at to improve the efficiency of our protein. You need to eat anyway, right? So might as well eat something that gives you better yield. Yeah? Okay, how about fats? Fat seems to be a dirty word for some people nowadays. Okay, so a lot of people say, oh, every day I go low fat or no fat. But actually, fat is essential to a healthy diet. Fat provides us with energy. It's one of the, very efficient energy because 1 gram gives us 9 calories, right? So it's high in energy, help our body absorb vitamins. Like when it comes to fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K, we need the fats to be there to be able to absorb. Okay, and of course, if you want to pick fats, try to pick unsaturated fat, which is healthier for our body. Okay, so again, choose the fats. I do have clients who say that they want to do keto diet. I'm sure you heard of keto diet as well. But the thing is that we are in Singapore, and a lot of people have no choice but to go dirty keto. So by doing keto, because they need a lot of fats, they tend to take things like bacon lah, go KFC and do keto, can you imagine how bad is that, right? Deep fried and all that. So try not to do that, but go for the unsaturated fats. Deep sea fish is good. Egg gives us fats as well. The nuts, avocado, all these are the good fats that we can take. And for athletes, especially, we need fats because as we work out, especially resistance workout, we create inflammations in our body, in our joints. sometimes you feel, okay, after workout, right? Sometimes you feel here a bit warm. 有没有 warm 今天？ workout 不够是吗？ right? A bit warm, so it's actually inflammation. Or sometimes we feel a bit sore on our muscles. So these are inflammation. So how to bring down inflammation? We need EPA and DHA, which is the essential fatty acids. So include that into our diet, we'll be able to perform better. They help us to bring down inflammation, which is important. So EPA and DHA. So you can go for fish. Usually my recommendation is like 3 times of deep sea fish a week. Salmon, tuna, cod fish, mackerel. Do 3 times a week would be good. Again, the same feedback I get, difficult. Especially for those who eat out, right? Where to find nice salmon to eat? So you can go for other sources as well, especially for the vegetarian, walnut, flaxseed, and chia seeds. They don't have they don't have very complete EPA and DHA, and it's actually very low in terms of the content. But it's better than nothing for the vegetarian, right? That's what we can take, right? Of course, for me, I also put in my omega complex. This is what I usually take. Just one soft gel give me 300 mg of omega-3, which is EPA and DHA. Why is it called essential fatty acid? It's because our body cannot produce. We definitely need to get from food. So it's either the deep sea fish, the seeds, or we can get it from the supplement. It helps to reduce the oxidative stress. Okay, after we work out, we create a lot of stress. It helps to bring it down and also reduce inflammation. Yeah, and of course, it reduces the bad cholesterol and triglyceride as well. So this is a bit counterintuitive. Sometimes when clients say that my cholesterol is really high, I should go low fat, right? Why do I still need to load up on my fish oil, right? So that's why we need to understand the saturated and unsaturated fat, good and bad cholesterol, how it works, right? So that will need another hour, but for today, this is good. Bring down inflammations for athletes, yeah? So we know that, talk about carbo, protein, and fats. These are all the things that give us energy, but are they created equally? What is this TEF? Okay, the thermic effect of food. Thermic effect of food is very interesting. It's the amount of energy we need to digest the food. So interesting, you see, fats is very easy to digest. So you only need 3 to 4% of the energy to digest it. What does that mean? If I take avocado, which is 100 grams, I only need 100 gram is 900 calories. I only need 3 to 4% of the calorie to digest it. Carbs is 4 to 7, but look at protein, 20 to 25. That means you can spend about a quarter, 25% of the energy just to digest it. So isn't making it very efficient? Better, right? Because your body will take more energy to digest. So by eating protein, although we are saying that 100 grams of carb and 100 grams of protein each give us 400 calories, but you'll be using only 4 to 7% of the calorie to burn the carbo, but 20 to 25% of the calorie to burn or to digest that protein. So for people who want to lose weight, that's why we always recommend more protein and less carbs. This is one reason why, because of the TEF. Okay, so just look at these two diets. Looks about the same. Breakfast, either oat or cereal. This person A eat oats for breakfast, brown rice and whole grain bread for dinner. Whereas the second person, cereal for breakfast, white rice for lunch and white bread for dinner. Each of them take a 2,000 calories diet. Now what's the difference? Because these are unprocessed, oats, brown rice and whole grains, it takes more to burn. It takes more just to digest. So this is what we mean by TEF. That's why we recommend taking brown rice, whole grain bread. It's not just for fun. It helps the body to expend more energy, right? So just by changing your diet, you can burn more calories every day. Isn't that nice? You're still eating, right? Just switch, right? Just switch a bit, yeah? So this is the TEF, and this accounts for about 10% of our total energy expenditure. So by making switches like this, it will make our weight management effort more result. We can get better results. Okay, and of course, besides the food, water is very important, especially after workout. Remember to load up with your water, replenish the fluid. It reduces constipation, it controls calorie intake. What does that mean? A lot of time when we feel hungry, right? Actually, we're thirsty. So try the next time when you feel hungry at the wrong time. For example, 11 p.m. Okay, drink a big glass of water first. Then think about it again half an hour later. Okay, a lot of time we are just thirsty. The body is just calling out. Yeah. So don't, like immediately go for food if it's not the right time to eat. Yeah. Drink water. Yes, yes. Everybody drink water. Cheers, cheers. I also need. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, yeah. Okay, water break. All right. Good, good. Okay, let's move on. So what do we do before workout? Before workout, we can go for high carbo food. We can go for carbohydrate food, especially if you want to do endurance workout. Okay, go for high carb. If you want to go RI, right? Take your carbs. Okay, you can take your whole grain bread, brown rice, etc. But finish eating 1 to 4 hours before. Especially when you do Tabata, please don't come with a full stomach, right? I hope nobody came with a full stomach, right? Yeah, so make sure that we digest, then do our workout and drink enough water before the workout. That's what we usually advise as well. And during the workout, if it's more than 1 hour, you definitely need to refuel yourself. Okay, make sure that you drink enough. You might need sports drinks or energy bar if it's, for example, around island. Okay, if you're going to run for 3 hours, 4 hours, how many of you? Do you all do that? Not me. Yeah, not me. But why sports drinks? Because you want to replenish the electrolytes, which is so important, the sodium, the potassium, calcium, magnesium, and all that. Right? So that we don't get cramps and the nasty cramps and all that after the workout. So it's important. But if it's just half an hour Tabata, water is good enough. Good enough. And then after workout, a lot of people don't realize that what we eat after workout affect our performance as well, especially affecting our next exercise. Okay, so it's important to take the right food to recover enough. Okay, and that's why I usually suggest a high protein shake after workout. Just now, if you saw me after workout, I immediately run out, I drink my protein shake already. That's the most important thing. And we try to catch it between half an hour actually after workout. Okay, so why half an hour? Let's come back to this anabolic phase. Remember the word catabolic and anabolic? Catabolic, breaking down. Anabolic means building up. So there's this period whereby 15 minutes to 30 minutes after workout is the peak time that the body built up the muscles. So that's we call the post-workout anabolic phase or anabolic cycle. So we want to feed our body the right stuff so that after we do our workout, we create micro tear to our muscles. It can have the ingredients to build muscles. Remember what it takes to build muscles? Not just workout, right? We cannot convert fats into muscle, right? So we need the protein. And we need the protein that is fast absorption. If you take a stick, immediately after your workout, too late. 3 to 4 hours, then the body can absorb. Too late, okay? So that is why you see a lot of the bodybuilders, the trainers, they take a shake after that. So that we catch the anabolic window, which is so important. And this is also the reason why a lot of people work out day in, day out, but see no result. Because after Zumba, usually go and eat nasi lemak. We see so many of that over the weekend, right? So what we eat after workout is very, very important. Okay, so this is what I do. I do my whey protein after workout. 30 grams, not too much, not too little, just enough for the body to absorb. Only 159 calories. Okay, some people might be working out to build up, but I think normal people like us work out to lose weight, right? So it's important to have something that's low in calorie, low in sugar, high in branched chain amino acid, to strengthen our immune system and fight infection with chia seed and spirulina. These are some of the superfood high in antioxidant, help us to wave off all these problems. Well, I'm sure you've seen people who started workout, then they fall sick. Okay, that's because of the body don't have enough the immune system is not good enough to fight. Okay, and of course, I like it also because it doesn't have any added fats, no artificial coloring, flavoring, preservatives. It's as natural as it can get. And it tastes good, right? Sometimes to some people, it might taste a bit sweet, but because it's sweetened with stevia, so it's a very natural sweetener with only 2 grams of sugar, right? So this is my must go-to after workout. And I truly believe that the abs, and the fitness level that we want is to do with what we eat as well. It's really not just about the workout. It's what we feed our body with. So a quick testimonial. I haven't shown this before, but okay. This is what we do in one of our short challenge, just 1 week. Managed to bring down the weight by 1%, fats by 1%, muscle mass up. Right? Just by taking 4 meals a day. Does that sound good? Right, so we still have our breakfast, lunch, and dinner, even a post-workout shake. Right, as long as you look at the calories, number 1, control the calorie intake. Make sure that you're on calorie deficit. Burn more than what we take in. Enough protein. That's the second thing, which is so important. And of course, number 3 is balanced nutrients. Right, especially if you work out a lot, we need more B vitamins. We need more calcium, we need more vitamin C. These are the antioxidants we need to put into our diet as well. Right? So, what are your fitness goals? I'm coming to the end of the talk. So, just a quick question. So, that was in 2019. I wanted to squeeze into my wedding gown on my 20th year of wedding. Okay? 20th year of marriage, I kept the gown, but weren't able to zip up. Blame it to my daughter, okay? That's what we usually do, right? After give birth to my daughter, actually not true, right? But, through learning about workout, learning about fitness, and of course with good nutrients, I'll be able to squeeze in. Yeah, not squeeze in, I still got space, okay? So, depends, really, you need to set your fitness goals. So if your fitness goals, we can always work towards it through healthy lifestyle, healthy diet. Of course, we should still be able to enjoy the desserts that we love. I don't know, my weakness is dessert. I love cakes and pastries and chocolates, right? But we should still be able to strike that balance with good nutrients. So learning nutrition sometimes occupational hazard. People don't want to eat with me. They thought I don't eat everything and cannot eat everything. I don't judge, okay? Right? Pat, show her. She knows what I like. Yeah, they know me well, right? So from once upon a time, I just do some cardio, limit my calorie, not enough protein. That's usually what you see for a 40-over-year-old lady, right? But with good workout, especially strength workout, which is really the way to go, resistance, strength, or weight workout, healthy calories, don't go too low, at least take your BMR, amount of calorie, okay? Sufficient protein, enough or even more protein that you need. This is what we can achieve, right? It's not a very complicated formula. All right, so your body is a machine. Talk to the guys, they will tell you. Okay, if you talk to the guys about car, okay, do you like car? All right, so you have very specific requirements for the car, right? Petrol need to be 91, 98, 97. Cannot go 92 because performance not good. Engine oil, need to tune, need to service, everything. How about our body? Is this a more complex machine than a car? I am sure, right? So is it worth investing? Really thinking about what our body needs, investing in it, and to achieve our fitness goals. So this is just a quick summary. Fluid, drink enough water, 2 to 3 liters a day. For carbs, go for unprocessed and complex carb. Protein, sufficient. Definitely you need more than more than enough protein. Fats, go for unsaturated, especially omega-3. And good plant-based supplement to fill the gap. When we know that we cannot fulfill certain requirements, just use supplements to fulfill it. It's really to fill the gap. And of course, practice. We are not perfect, but practice makes progress. Practice makes perfect. Right. Any question? 好像没有水军今天。Never mind, I ask question first. Come. Take out your paper. Write down question 1. Later you're going to submit on there are prizes to be won. What are your wellness goals in the next 2 months and 12 months? Write down your name first. Then the answer. 来吧。哦，那个可以关。Okay. Done. Should not be. 对，你接下来2个月的和12个月内的健身目标，就是你的短期和长期的健身目标是什么？你想要达到怎么样的？是体重吗？还是可以做后空翻吗？还是 You know, what are your fitness goals? Right? Okay, question 2. Do the nutrition needs of athletes differ from non-athletes? You can choose multiple answers, more than one. So just write down your answer. Is A correct? Is B correct? Write it down. So multiple choice, yes. Oh, you can choose more than one, I mean. Yeah, it can be A, B, C, or A and B and D, up to you. Will determine whether you listen or not just now. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Okay. There are prizes to be won, I remember that. Will extra protein help build muscle mass? Yes, no, or it depends? 不难吧？干嘛叹气？Yes. Next one. Lifting weights makes women bulky and muscular. Yes or no? It should be easy. Okay, next one. TDEE is made up of what? What is TDEE? Total daily energy expenditure. Yes. Okay, you can choose more than one, of course. What are the things just now we saw, right, in the pie chart? What makes up TDEE? Right, last questions coming up. Protein supplement is only needed if you exercise. Wow. Okay. We're done? Exchange your paper with the person next to you so that you can mark for each other. We'll go through the answers. All right. So, do the nutrition needs of athletes differ? Athletes will need more fluid because as we work out, we lose more water. We need more water. We need more protein immediately after workout. You need more good carbs as well. But you don't need less fats. Okay? You still need the good fats as usual. Nothing less. So the answer is A, B, and C. 有对的吗？没有，哦，有。Okay. All right. Will extra protein help build muscle mass? It depends, right? First of all, we need extra protein. Secondly, we need to work out. We need to exercise, yes. So it depends. Okay, it's sufficient protein plus resistance training that build muscle mass. Okay. Number 4, lifting weights doesn't make women bulky and muscular. Why? Because if you look at the testosterone, that is the hormones that build muscles. And you see these are the testosterone for guys, and this is for female. Male and female, there's a lot of difference. So it's almost not possible for ladies to have the same kind of six packs, bulky like men. Except for those who are on certain like steroids and all that. Of course, we don't want to go anywhere there. right? So for ladies, we lift weights because we want to tone up, we want to build our strength, we want to build our mobility. Okay? Right, so this is it. Right, this was when I was doing mainly cardio, trying to run, cannot run, but try. But but once I get into weight training, I think a lot of things change. I really see the difference in terms of the body shape and how toned it can be. Yeah, don't have to carry very heavy weights as well. I start with like maybe 4 kg, now maybe 6, 8, slowly moving up. But you can see the shape, the definition is different, right? So more tone. Okay, number 5. No, not this one. Wrong. Only needed if you exercise. No, answer is no. So what's the answer for number 5? What are the 3 things that make up TDEE? What is it? Physical activity, basal metabolic rate, and thermal effect of food, TEF. Yes, these are the 3 things. Yes. So, anyone with all correct? So yes, protein supplement is needed if we don't eat enough because it helps to stabilize our blood sugar, improve fat burning, improve learning, memory, good mood, heart rate, etc., etc. It's actually the building block of our body, the protein, right? So with or without workout, we still need good or enough protein. Okay. So this is just the same summary. And that's all that I have for you. Thank you. Right. And who are the winners? The prizes are here. 有吗？有吗？有吗？有吗 ？OK， 有没有几题啊？一共5题，4题对的有没有？4题对的，Yeah。So 这个是你的 ，What does it have? Is actually a jelly。这是 jelly 来的，它会帮助我们提高我们的新陈代谢的。So this is a jelly, yeah? Yes. This is actually like a kombucha. It's actually the probiotic. This is from Thailand and by Neutralite. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Any more? Liquid, is it? You? It's a jelly. Oh. Okay. This is ICU. This is the supplements for the eye, right? So, 有哈，有，你要 kombucha 还是要这个 burn fat 的，还是2个都要？All right, thank
okay,
you.
So yeah. While Ginny is busy giving out the prizes, and I hope, okay, if we still have people in the Zoom room right now, I mean, I will check back your answers whether you also get them correct now. Okay, if you also have the answers correctly, okay, we'll definitely give you the prizes at the same time. Of course, to all our viewers also on the Facebook. All right, if we are seeing that your answers are correct, okay, we'll contact you and then we'll see how we can arrange to have the prizes sent to you. All right, okay. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful time tonight. Well, the information is obviously very, very enlightening. And for some, maybe you will think that, oh, wow, how is it possible like that? Wow, last time I thought, okay, I don't need exercise, means I don't need protein. Okay, only the one only need protein. No, okay, right? So it means that, a lot of things is like what they always say, 不讲不知道讲了就吓一跳, okay? So anyway, we really thank Ginny for this very enlightening sharing tonight. And we obviously hope that you benefit a lot out of this, and we'll be arranging more of this talk as soon as we can. And yet, at the same time, yeah, we also want to create some additional activities, all right, which is not so strenuous, because some people say, walao, tell me go exercise, I hear already, I haven't exercised already, my leg already limbe already, correct? So we go, if you are not going to run, you're not going to do Tabata, you can walk with us, all right? So yes, we are going to have this walking activity, a walking event on the 24th of July All right, it will be what I call that, really just a casual kind of walking. All right, but we're going to do it with a little bit of twist. All right, meaning in these 2 hours from 8:30 to 10:30, if you could finish 10,000 steps, all right, we'll win prizes. All right, and we've done it before already. We realized that when you are able to clock 10,000 steps, all right, you are probably going to lose about 150 calories, which is not too bad. All right, and then that's number one. Number two, okay, we have already designed and planned a lot of mini pit stop challenges for you along the way to make your walking within that 2 hours even more interesting. And then you could complete all these challenges, you also will walk away with prizes. So remember to join us for this walk with us on the 24th of July, and then we will be sending out information. And then yes, in the Facebook, all right, we'll let you have this QR code so that you can scan and get in touch with us, and then we will definitely be able to send you more information about it. So thank you thank you so much for your time tonight, and then yep, thanks once again to Ginny, and yes, we'll be seeing you soon. So signing off. All right, this is Ho Chung, and see you soon. Bye bye. Bye bye.